here in KC. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. 53. Play fake to McCaffrey. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Jerry Tillery. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Saul, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Curtis. Open man is Jennings. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll get about 2. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Brings up 2nd and 7. And the Chiefs 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Down and 7.
Get set, get set.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Purdy. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Pacheco. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Upton Stout in for that tackle.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Fire down these 2. Fire down these 2. There's the blue lady. Watch out.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Now Mahomes. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On play action, here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 38 yards.
And a 49er first down.
So, 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 58. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's Saul, the man in motion. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Attack, attack. Attack.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. Line scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's another Kansas City.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, KC.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Mahomes on first down. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second.
They'll work now on second and 4.
49ers 15-yard line.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
Patrick to throw. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Purdy. Caught downfield by Pearson. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
18! What's up?
Purdy on first down. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
43! 43! Yellow!
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass, taken in by Kelsey. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 more yards.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now give to Pacheco running right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Yellow. Hero 15. Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
Here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on down.
Get set.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. A tight end in motion now. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. He'll get in behind the blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. It's 3rd and 4. Kittle is the man in motion. On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Eye down these two. Eye down these
First
two.
and 10
Right
at
side.
the 46-yard
They'll
line.
give here to Pacheco. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Jason Pinnock there to end it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Yellow. Let's go on.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Slide, Ike. Let's go on. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
There's a wide, right? Yellow. Right side.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are